With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and caves, by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence dresses with high stripes. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. Jaquan Jackson on the return. He's going well so far. That's a good look on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 36-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Working from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass, Bryant. He's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second and 6 coming up here. Penix here from the gun. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. Throwing now on third and 2. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Again, Penix to the air. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Japanese!
40-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Goes it at the 7. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready?
This is the first carry for the rookie from Northern Illinois. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Bronc. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. David Njoku, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Jackson now to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Go, Reed! Go! Let's go!
Back to work after throwing the pin. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Well, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Second down carry for Algier. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now off first down. Penix. They'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Second down, give to Harvey. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
On first down, here's Penix. Completed to his running back. Racing down the left side. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. He's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up second and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Go, trap! Go, trap!
Sampson, and he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14.
Bass now to kick this away.
Bass set to kick off.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Come on! Hey! Let's go!
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts, but very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Catch made left side by Judy. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. It's a gain of 22. And that will set up first and goal.
First down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Get it. 6.
Running the draw here with Junkins. And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 13-point lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Broncos 7.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. To the air with Penix. Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Third and long for him here. Him running the comeback. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Let's go. Liking 18.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
You know, Case, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Sanders setting the pass. Hits him on the out route. Big man showing up the yards. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 3-possession game. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. To Sampson here up the middle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down. First and 10.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, it's Penix. Flush out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get it.
From the gun, Jenkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before he could get started.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And he still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Third and long here for Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever miss an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. This is ahead for about 5. Play made by Deron Payne.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Penix on 3rd down. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Penix here from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. It's Penix yet again. On the screen, this is Sampson. Open space inside the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. Pass now to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking, hey, tip.
Here's Sanders now. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar Knight, tap the 60, tap the 60. Let go.
Judkins up the middle. On the move, past the 40. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs from 37. To the air on 1st down. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Penix working from the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hits dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again to punt it away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. They'll start from the 39. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 44-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Go! Gravity line.
Here's Judkins. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Back. 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it to the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hand off to Simpson. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 37 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
First down.
Throwing, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
2-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Penix to throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They go play action. Here's Penix. Headed out right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. 4th down, Penix. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Final throw before the break. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns. Nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 inch. Ready.
Handoff now to Judkins. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
One play in, Brock and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now.
And bring the tight end left. Here's ETN on 1st down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Hot, set.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Judkins running between the tackles. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready.
They send a man in motion.
Let go.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready. Break. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Sanders back to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Jackson now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
For 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Algier. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. So when Reed will give it to Simpson. And they limit the damage, just a few yards on that game. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
Swessinger on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
His work begins at the 31. before that return amounts to much. They bring him down. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now Judkins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Okay, break.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Set. Go.
The pitch is to Etienne. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jared first on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Ready. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
1st down.
Cougar 19.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good for a gain of 5. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
It's Judkins on the counter. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
The handoff on 3rd and short. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Browns football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. On comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. It's a 38-yard look here. Boswell able to knock it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Jackson now to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one